Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review, and today it's on a Disney movie from 1993, and that is Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. Now, the plot of this movie is where you got two dogs and one cat, like an American bulldog named Chance, played by Michael J. Fox, and a golden retriever named Shadow, and a cat named Sassy, played by Sally Field. And so all three of the animals, like they're all pets to these owners, and they think that they all think that their owners left them behind somewhere. And so in this movie, like Chance, Shadow, and Sassy, they all go on this journey through this landscape. This beautiful looking landscape, and so they all have to do whatever they can to get back to their owners. So that's pretty much the plot of this movie. This movie is actually very well made. I really enjoyed this movie ever since I first watched it. Like I actually first watched this movie like when I was in elementary school. Like I remember watching this movie for the first time when I was in elementary school, and for what it is, this movie is actually really well made. It's actually very it's well written, and it's actually well directed too. Yeah, because and this is like one of those rare Disney movies, that one of those rare live action Disney movies that came out way back in the 90s, like back in the old days, like compared to Disney's modern live action movies, like compared to these days, like you know. But yeah, so this movie I really enjoyed. Yeah, and then of course I remember rewatching this film like a few years ago, and along with the sequel Homeward Bound: Lost in San Francisco, the sequel Homeward Bound 2: Lost in San Francisco. And so the sequel I thought was pretty decent. While it's like nowhere near as good as not as good as the first movie, then it's still a pretty decent sequel in my opinion. But but if I had to choose between the sequel and the first movie, which one would I choose? I would say this movie, Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey from 1993. Yeah, because this movie has some heartwarming moments. It had some like pretty like has some comforting moments. Like yeah, because even the actors in this movie do it. The acting is really good too, and even the voice acting for the three animals, that it's really good. Like one of the live action actors that are on screen this movie was Robert Hayes, not like Robert Hayes from the Airplane movies, and I thought Robert Hayes did pretty good in this movie. And as for the voice acting's really well done as well. Because Michael J. Fox, because I really love Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox is a great actor, and he's also really cool too. And Michael J. Fox does a pretty good job as Chance in this movie. Yeah, Michael J. Fox did good as Chance, as well as Sally Field as Sassy. Because yeah, Sassy the cat. Yeah, and Sally Field does a really great job voicing Sassy. And and yeah, and as for the actor who voiced Shadow in this movie, Don Ameche, I thought he did pretty good too. Yeah, because in the sequel, Ralph Waits was like the second voice of Shadow, because Don Ameche died like the same year when this movie came out, like 1993. But yeah, so yeah, because I really love this movie ever since I first watched it in elementary school, and ever since I rewatched it like on DVR, like on TV. And for what it is, it's definitely like it's definitely like a really well made and a really good and a pretty good Disney movie from the 90s, like one of those like one of Disney's earliest live action movies, like from the 90s, like compared to Disney's modern live action movies. But yeah, so overall, Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey is a really good movie, and I'm gonna give Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey 5 out of 5 stars. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. And if you haven't watched Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey yet, and if you haven't seen it yet, then I definitely recommend it. Like if you're a fan of these types of talking animal movies, like one thing about this movie, about one thing I almost forgot to mention for this movie review, is that it's like this talking animal movie is like one of those rare movies where it's like how the animals' voices are coming from, like, because it's like how the mouths don't move, of course, like, they just, like, it's just like, yeah. because they couldn't really afford CGI looking animals, of course, so they used real animals for this movie. But yeah, but like I said, if you haven't watched Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey yet, and if you're a fan of these types of movies, like if you really like these types of movies and you haven't seen this movie, then I recommend it. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's worth it. So, there you have it, guys. So that's going to be it for my movie review on Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. And so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.